What is longanisa? The term longanisa is derived from the Spanish term longaniza, which is a type of Spanish sausage. With the Spanish occupation of the Philippines, the term was introduced into the language and is now the generic word for most local sausages in the Philippines. And it won't be difficult to find longanisa when you come to the Philippines. Step foot in any Filipino market and it will be impossible to miss the numerous lengths of longanisa hanging by the butcher's stall. Now let's talk about different types of longanisa. Vegan longanisa from Ilocos region, almost similar to the kalumpit variety. This one is also the savory variant, also with tones of garlic, but this Ilocos variety has a distinct smoky flavor and slightly sour. Traditional way of preparing this is by hanging them on smoke from an earthen stove, and a bit of vinegar sometimes can be added into the mix. Best enjoyed, of course, with sukang Ilocos, which makes it even more sour. And from Nueva Ecija, Cabanatuan, Longanisa, they call it batutay. Not into pork, the Philippines have a sausage for that and it is called batutay using beef meat instead of pork. This gives it a different meaty flavor compared to others. If you're used to savory sausages like the German and Hungarian variants, then this one is for you. Now, the Longanisa of Negros Island, it is called chorizo negrense, also known as chorizo de Bacolod. This Filipino smoked pork sausage originates from Bacolod, Negros. Smoky and sour are its main flavor profile, thanks to the preparation together with the vinegar, calamansi, and soy sauce, which gives it a unique taste. One of the more well-known types, vegan longanisa from Ilocos, employs the famously fragrant and flavorful native garlic from the Ilocos region. With slightly larger chunks of garlic, they are very savory and perfect with some caramelized sugar cane vinegar. These are featured in another Ilocano favorite, the empanada, a must-try snack when doing vegan tours. Tugigarao longanisa, usually yellowish or orange in color, Tugigarao longanisa has a wonderfully vibrant note of sourness from the vinegar marinade. The meat is also less finely ground, so there are larger pieces in the sausage. This longanisa from Alaminos in Pangasinan is easily identifiable as each link of the sausage is sealed with a toothpick. Each link is usually small and the meat is flavored simply with salt, pepper, and tinted with annatto seed oil and water to give it an orange hue. Oh, I love this. Lukban Longanisa in Quezon Province distinguishes itself by flavoring the meat with oregano and sometimes paprika. Of course, it still has a strong flavor of garlic and vinegar, but they do have a deeper flavor which slightly. Sometimes referred to as the garlic longanisa, Bulacan's kalumpit longanisa actually features a more well-rounded flavor profile compared to the other sausages with hints of paprika and brown sugar, complementing the garlic, salt, and pepper. Probably not as well known as some of its older brothers, Cavite's Imus variety has a blend of soy sauce, vinegar, annatto, and black pepper that gives the mostly lean pork and a great combination. Now I'm going to show you how I made Longanisa at home. Combine the following: 1 piece finely chopped onion, beef mince, 1 finely chopped of garlic, salt according to your taste. I make less than half a kilo of beef mince, oyster sauce,
vinegar,
and I put vinegar. Tansyahin nyo lang yung paglalagay. Then, ground black pepper.
soya sauce.
Soya sauce.
Paprika.
Then, paprika. It has a taste of bell pepper, the paprika. I like the taste of paprika.
And brown sugar.
Brown sugar,
And oregano.
oregano powder if you like, optional. It gives nutrition, so I like it. Mix it thoroughly. Get a cling wrapper to cover the valve.
Okay, now.
Make sure no air coming out.
Are you sure?
Use knife to cut it.
Over it. If you have any. Put it in the refrigerator.
Then put it in the refrigerator for 3 hours.
Okay.
And I put it whole day or overnight. I cook it the next day. The next day only I cook it and I put 2 pieces of eggs. It is now properly marinated, so I put the egg. The egg helps to thicken the marination, to combine. Cut small long pieces of cling wrap and then spread it over the cling wrap. About 2 tablespoons of beef mince to each wrappers. You can put 1 tablespoon also. How much size you like. And then fold in 2 sides. I use cling wrapper because I don't have anything to use. But this is okay. Before cooking, I have to remove this cling wrapper. Just do like this only. You can also put 1 egg. Because there is no longaniza here. You cannot buy longaniza here. You can only buy sausages. So I make longaniza. I'm here in Pakistan and they don't know what is longaniza. They don't know what is that. So I make my own version of longaniza. So basically the ingredients are ground black pepper, paprika, sauce, soya sauce. If you have annatto seed, then it is more nice. And you can add little of brown sugar. And put a lot of garlic. Small grind garlic. And you know the Imus Longanisa, it has a lot of garlic and salt. Imus Longanisa is also delicious because my town is from Salinas, Baco, or Cavite, and I always go to market of Imus. So I always eat Imus Longanisa. You can search how to make that. But the technique of that is you have to put a lot of garlic, imus longanisa. And annatto seed gives a nice color on that longanisa. Brown sugar and salt, you have to combine it properly. And usually, Filipino use pork. But in Nueva Ecija, they use beef in making longanisa. But now, there is no pork here, so I use beef. So this is like Nueva Ecija longanisa I'm making. Of course, this is a Muslim country, so there is no pork here. It's only chicken. We only eat chicken, beef, mutton, or sheep, or that goat. So I just cut little pieces of cling wrap so I can wrap the beef mince. Maybe I cook less than half kilo this beef mince. And my son really liked this. I show him eating longanisa at the last. Now I'm done wrapping. Then I put it in the freezer. It should be very hard. So when you remove the plastic or the cling wrap, it will be more easy if it's frozen. So let it frozen before cooking.
Good.
Then in the evening, I check it. It is little frozen. Now it is frozen. Now I can now fry it. Now it will be easy to remove the cling wrap if it's frozen. Now I remove and then I fry it. And now my son is eating. He came from school and he's very hungry.
Open up. I don't have water, beta.